How you feeling, Forrest?
I feel rough. How do you feel?
I feel a little rough too.
Well, this podcast was supposed to happen yesterday before all the festivities.
Oh, yeah?
But in typical Wild Nice Segue fashion.
I don't know why we just didn't do it. And we had plenty of time.
Oh, we actually did have plenty of time.
We were able to basically watch all of Beetlejuice before we got the party going.
I got here.
Nobody shows up to a party early except for me and you because we want to scream. I've been here since 5 o'clock.
We like alcohol too much. And that punch I made.
Oh, man. That punch was dangerous. I had a couple sips because I'm being good. I didn't want to puke or black out. I didn't puke. Although, when it was my party, but I won the best costume award. I don't know how. I was pretty drunk counting the tallies.
Well, you were the only person that had a 16-part costume. So.
I did. I was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
With no instructions on how to put it together.
I know. It was so. It came in like the top was like 6 different parts. My wife had to safety pin it on me.
The pants, though, they were just regular.
They were just dress pants. They were just brown dress pants. Can't figure that out. Something's wrong. You were Fred Flintstone.
I was a 3-part suit. Actually 2-part because that hat was too damn hot.
I'm glad you wore underwear underneath.
Me too. I'm surprised at some point they didn't come off last night.
Yeah, you made me a drink out of the
chalice.
What'd you put in it?
I don't even remember it.
Because it was rough.
Was it disgusting?
Yeah.
I made it to be disgusting.
Because whenever I finished it, I went like that. I know you saw it.
Somebody was like, that is way more than a shot. And I just went, shh. He spray painted a chalice, and that was your award for winning best costume. I was like, well, somebody's got to drink something out of that.
I didn't spray paint the inside, so she was safe-ish.
The most dangerous thing about it was with the liquid inside of it. I promise you.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't puke, though. Nobody puked. That's a successful party.
That
moment,
is.
Especially after my last party, where I ruined the party.
The most, yeah, and then pushed me into a fire pit.
Yeah, I ruined that one.
The best party is when everybody goes home and throws up at their own house.
Yeah, we had trash cans everywhere just in case. My wife was prepared. She said,
I ain't cleaning up.
There was washcloths in all the bathrooms, easy places to find them. Overall, though, a good party. Not a good hangover.
I've slept till 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time did we go to bed?
My last Snapchat was at 1:30. And I had taken off my Jedi robes by that point. So that was probably about 1:30.
At that point, I was probably just walking around in underwear ready for sleep.
Well, this is Wild Nice Segue.
Episode
42. Episode 42. This is the world's first hungover podcast. We're not going to be yelling in this one.
No, there's going to be very low vibes.
This is a very chill podcast today. We're not drinking beer today. We're drinking Gatorade. Although there is a White Claw sitting on the table. White Claw and some Turkish Camel Golds, baby.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want a little hair of the dog.
Yeah, you came down, or you said you brought that White Claw down.
Okay.
Just in case. She wasn't over yet.
Sometimes after you party, you get to where you're trying to go to bed, and you know what?
You ain't done yet.
More in you. I did not.
Yeah, I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning because I had to pee.
Oh, my God.
And I went to the bathroom, and I came out of the bathroom, and then I was like, I'm still drunk. And I was like, I moved too fast. And I was like, I might get sick. And then my wife was like, you all right? And I said, nope.
I am not.
And she was like, you getting sick? And I was like, no, I think I just moved too fast. But I was like, I'm still drunk.
I woke up at 9 a.m. and it felt like somebody had hit me in the forehead with an axe. And I was dry. Let's think about punches, people.
How much punch did you make? Is that a 5-gallon thing up there?
Yeah.
And it's half gone.
Is it really?
Yeah. There's still more in there if we'll keep going.
No, I'm okay, but I think I may drink the majority of that.
Yeah, you drank the majority of it. I had anywhere from 16 to 18 Michelob Ultras.
Punch dry.
No, it does.
I woke up, my tongue felt like SpongeBob and Sandy's house.
I need it.
Thankfully, I brought a cup of water. I was too much of a dumb slut to drink water before sleep, but after sleep, I realized I needed it.
We needed my brother, Mama Danny, here to help us out.
Oh, yeah.
He's bringing us water at the bachelor party. But you drink this water, then I'll get you another drink.
Yeah, I needed a cup of punch, cup of water, cup of punch, cup of water.
You drink some punch, you drink some water. You drink some punch, you drink some water. That's the smart way to do it.
But it was a good time.
It was a good time.
It was a very good time.
Good time. All right, what's on the rundown today? I didn't even send it to you. You want to see it?
Yeah. I don't come up with stuff on the fly anyways.
Yeah. So, this is Haunted Segue, episode 42. We just want to go right into sports and such, I guess. A couple weeks ago on the show, right before the NBA Finals started, I said Heat. Or the Lakers were going to win in 5. Well, the Heat forced a Game 6, which is what you said. So if the Lakers win, you win. You don't win nothing. We didn't bet anything.
I don't even watch basketball.
Week 5 uniform matchup of the week. I mean, week 5 is going on right now. Chiefs Raiders are in the background. That's a good uniform matchup. I don't like the Chiefs as much. I think they need an alternate jersey because it's just the red jerseys, white jerseys. That's all they have. I think they need an alternate to throw in there a couple times a year.
A red, white. Then you look like the Falcons.
Yeah. I like a black. Black and then have like red and yellow numbers and stripes. I think that'll look pretty good.
Well, draw it up and send it in.
Yeah. All right. And but the uniform matchup of the week is Cowboys-Giants. Cowboys, their uniforms look good every week. I know, man. It hurts me to say it too, but they're beautiful.
That game last week, though, I despise the Cowboys. I have to because I'm a football fan. Washington football fan. But I kind of just want them to keep going, just see how long that fourth quarter could actually.
That was a good game between them and the Browns.
That was a good last quarter.
how the Browns were in a good game after the history they've had forever of being terrible. I think this is like the first time they've had a winning record in like a long time.
We ought not shit on that thing.
That's true.
Everybody gets one except for Washington.
There was a time when Seattle was gone.
I remember those days.
2008, 2009. Oh, we went to the playoffs in 2010, but our division was god awful that year.
Was that?
That was the year Beast Mode happened.
It was.
Beastquake. We watched that game at your house, and we were freaking out at that run.
It was impressive. Which game was it that you ended up leaving because y'all took out RG3? Was that?
Did I leave?
Yes, you left.
No. Well, it was the 2012 wild card round, I think.
They took him out, and I was so mad. Corey just left. He said, "All right, well, I'm out of
here." Yeah. You guys went up like 14-0 real quick. We came back, and then RG3 got hurt at the end of the game, and I said, "You know what? I think it's time for me to head out."
Hit the old dusty trail.
I
think you actually said that.
I
said,
"Well,
I think it's time."
I used to like saying that. So, we're collaborating with a couple new podcasts.
Yeah.
Good friends of ours.
We have dinner with them often.
Yeah. And so, if you like these things, do you like listening to podcasts?
No.
You people at home, I hope you do, because I hate to be the one to tell you.
You're listening.
This is a podcast. And do you like football? You like our sports and such segment? But do you wish we talked more about football? And you like beer. I mean, if you like this, you gotta like beer.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you like those three things, I got a podcast for you. It's called the Browns, Bills, and Brews podcast. Listen to it. It's a great show. They're good friends. I love them.
Very good. One of them is actually my godchild's parent.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so go listen to them. They're on Apple Podcasts. They're on Spotify. Go listen to them. And, tell them Haunted Segue sent you, baby.
Oh, yeah.
They'll send you a t-shirt. I'm just kidding. They won't do that. All right, so we're moving on to sports and such. Off of sports and such. You told a good story last night. A spooky story.
It was during spooky times.
So, tell us that story.
Oh, God.
If you like spooky stories, Fear Factor, that kind of stuff, this is for you.
All right, so.
If you don't, just turn it down and tune back in about 10 minutes.
Off a little lone highway in Tennessee, there's a place called Frightmare Manor. And it's basically like 4 haunted houses. So we decided to go there, I want to say it was like 4 years ago. We've been several times since, but the first time was the best and the worst. But, so, we're buying tickets, and as we're on our way there, there was 4 of us. Me and my buddy, his wife, and our other friend. And we read the ticket details, and you could pay, it was $45 for tickets, I think. And you could pay an extra $15 to do a challenge to make all your money back. And we were like, hell yeah, we're going to get our money back.
Turn down a challenge.
Well, after we'd already signed up, we got ready. It was an eat or drink 3 things. And I was like, all right, that's a little rough. I don't know about this. The whole way down, I'm like, I'm going to be eating a moose cock before the end of the night. I can just feel it in my bones. And we finally get there, and we're like, yeah, we signed up for the challenge too. And they go, oh, okay. And they hand me an inch-thick stack of paper to sign, like a complete waiver, basically saying if I died in any way, shape, or form while I was here, whether or not it had to do with eating or drinking 3 things, they weren't liable. I asked them if they wanted a stool sample too, because I'd gladly give it to them. And you could pay $5 to watch this challenge. So the other 2, they decided they were going to watch. We go through the first haunted house, and it's good, but it smells like every actor pissed in a corner before you started. So I was like, that's good ambiance right there. You walk into a haunted house, and it smells like straight ammonia. It's a good haunted house, but it was horrible. The smell was. So we get done with it, and we do the other haunted houses. They were all good, and then we're looking around for this challenge spot. We asked one of the workers, they're like, and they knew how screwed we were. With a big old smile on his face. He goes, yeah, it's that door right over there. And it was the basement to the first attraction. Well, we just walked in thinking that's where everybody was going to be at. No, it was empty, but it was a fucking room 10 foot by 20 foot. Concrete floors, a bunch of boxes in the back, a bunch of just random crap in the back, and vomit. Human vomit all over the floor. The smell alone, that's what made the whole house smell this way, was this room. And we opened the seal. So I almost threw up the second we walked in and saw everything hit the smell hit me. So we walked back out and we're like, dude, if we got to go in there, we can't do this straight nose. So my buddy had dip on him. We were all a little chubber, yeah. We were all putting wintergreen Copenhagen in our noses just to be able to bear the smell if we had to go back in there. And the guy comes walking up with a group of like 20 people. And he goes, are you guys here to do the challenge? We're like, yeah. He goes, all right, come here, over here. And he goes, raise your hand if you're doing the challenge. And like 4 of us raise up our hands. He goes, you are going to have a bad night. And he goes, raise your hands if you're here to watch the challenge. And like 25 people's hands shoot up. You guys are going to have a real good time. $5 well spent. I think to myself, oh, shit. He goes, all right, here's the rules before we go inside. If you throw up in the room, you're out. The only way you get to stay is on 2 conditions. If you throw up in your hands and eat it, you can stay. And if you throw up in your hands and get somebody else in the room to eat it, you can stay. And he said he had watched that happen on 2 separate occasions, and both times alcohol was heavily involved. So we're lined up there on the wall, 4 of us. The other 25 lined up on the other wall. And he's going through a couple other rules. And he looks at me and goes, all right, big boy, you're first. And just kicks this gray tub in front of me. And he goes, I just gave them orange peels this morning. They ought to taste real good. You got to eat 2 in 30 seconds. And I look down, and it's egg crates. And I pick up an egg crate, moved it over, and it's massive cockroaches. I'm talking, these are 4-inch cockroaches. They are huge. I was like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? So I just grabbed one. I wanted to be done with this. So I grabbed one, tossed it in my mouth, and bit down. Well, it just so happened to be the only pregnant one in the box. It splattered and hit me in the back of the throat and then shot across the room and hit the chick looking at me in the chest. She about threw up, I about threw up. And all the guy goes, oh yeah, he got a pregnant one. Those are always fun. Ooh. I was like, oh, you bastard. Well, I tried to chew. I don't know if anybody out there's ever ate a cockroach.
I don't know, Wichita, Kansas, you like eating?
You ever came by a...
You guys eat cockroaches over there? I've never been there.
If you've ever come by a dead Hercules beetle, the way they smell dead is the way cockroaches taste. It's not good. And their shells are abnormally hard. Like, they don't crunch properly. They shard into long shards. So I'm trying my best to chew this thing up, and it's like stabbed me and stuff. And finally, I couldn't swallow because of the shell. I had swallowed like half of it, but I couldn't swallow the shell because it was too shardy. So I'm out. I can't exactly say I was upset about being out, but I was out. So my friend goes next, and he grabs one, throws it in his mouth, bites down. He doesn't kill it in the first bite, so it bites him on the tongue.
Oh my god!
He spits it out and goes, "That son of a bitch bit me." And the guy's like, "Yeah, if you do not kill it on the first bite, they will bite back." I was like, "Well, that would have been a nice thing to know." So he's out because he spit his out. The third guy, I don't think he does. He doesn't even grab one. I think he says, "I'm not doing this shit." Second guy, or the fourth guy, walks up, grabs 2, takes one bite, and swallows it. I'm like, Jesus, this is amazing.
That's amazing.
So the guy that's leading everything's like, that's real good. I said, what else I got around here? Oh, I know. He walks to the back, gets a styrofoam bowl, walks back up, sets it directly on top of a pile of vomit. And then he's got this egg in his hand. He cracks it, puts it in. It's a rotten duck fetus. And it is rotten. It like boogers out of this shell into the bowl, and then he puts a handful of live mealworms on top of it. And he's like, "You got to eat that in 30 seconds." And I was thinking to myself, you know what? Even if I had made it by the cockroaches, there ain't no way in hell I was going to eat that. Guy picks it up.
I would have fought the guy in charge of this.
Dude, he ate it like soup. He just turned it up. Everything.
That's not the kind of turn up I like.
And he was like, what else? I was like, Jesus Christ, this man's not human. So the guy's like, oh, that was impressive. I think I know what we should do now. And there's a toilet in the back corner with cellophane on top of it. He walks over, saran wrap, not cellophane, saran wrap. He walks up and puts this big old thick long rubber glove on and grabs a mason quart jar that has not been cleaned in its entire existence. Pulls it back, the saran wrap, dips it in, comes back up with a full quart of this reddish substance with white chunks floating around in it. And he sits down in front of the guy and he goes, all right, before you do this, I've done this one before and it sucks. If you want to enjoy the rest of your night, you will not do it. You'll walk away. There ain't no shame in walking away, I promise you. But if you do it, don't touch your eyes after this. Don't touch your mouth. Don't touch your butthole, your penis. Don't finger your girlfriend because she will never talk to you ever again. And then she looks there at the guy's girlfriend and goes, if he does do this, we got ice cream outside for 99 cents. He's going to need it. He's like, I don't know if I can do it, man. And we're all like, what in the fuck? I'm like, dude, you just ate a rotten duck fetus. Fuck that. It's like college, son. Let's do this. So we talk him into it. And he picks it up, takes one drink, sits down on the ground, goes, I can't do it. I'm like, oh, come on now. So we're all leaving. And he's up at the concession stand getting him an ice cream. I walked up to him and I shook his hand. And I said, you are more of a man than I will ever be. I said, what was in that last cup? He said, I do not know what it actually was, but it was some of the hottest shit I've ever had in my mouth. But what really got me is the white chunks were rotten chunks of milk.
Ooh, God.
He goes, I couldn't do it. I could not do the milk. I said, understandable. Well, I'd forgotten I shook his hand. On the way back to the car, I was picking, and most of the way home, I was picking cockroach shell out of my gums because they just like would short off and go into your gums. So I'm trying to get all that out of it because I'm just not having a good time, bro. And I'd forgotten my mouth burned like hell the whole way home. I had secondary contact to it, and it burned like a motherfucker. I can imagine. And that's how I lost $60.
You know, one time, I don't have no stories like that. One time, I was in, you want to hear my story? I was in a haunted house one time.
Yeah.
Like, I was, like, doing it.
An actor?
Yeah. And I was in 8th grade. And it was for the Glade Spring. I think the Life-Saving Crew was doing it. And it was the Haunted Alley. Which is the dumbest thing. They had like, I don't even know what it was. They had like different sections. Like, it's like maybe 30 feet long. There's one thing on each side, like maybe like 6-7 feet each.
Where was this 30-foot alley? Was it behind the? Was it that road behind the?
Near Town Square.
Was it the road behind the fire station?
Yeah, at the very end on the other side,
Yes.
near the Christian Academy.
Yes.
There ain't nothing like a haunted house next to a Christian
Academy. God will
at its Glade Spring, Virginia. And I just had like a mask and like a cloak on, and I had
your dad's kendo stick.
I had shoes on for like it was cool at the time to be like, oh, just fix your shoes with like duct tape or something. So I had shoes with duct tape on them. Clearly, I had like jeans on. You could see the jeans, you could see the shoes. And I was not given any instructions. There was no director for this. They just told me, yeah, just when people come up, just walk up.
Scare them.
But that was all they told me, just to walk up. So I had a bunch of leaves in front of me, and I just slowly started walking. And then I went, oh, ooh. And then nobody was scared at all. It was terrifying. Well, I was on like a little platform. Like, everybody's up like high, like a couple feet high, and you're all walking vulnerable. We got the high ground.
They had you on like an 8-foot tall platform.
It was more like 3 or 4 feet.
Oh,
like we were all in like 3 or 4. It was terrible.
So it was basically a corny attraction.
And then I left halfway through it. So I did the first day, and then the second day I left halfway through it. Because I went to... I knew it was in 8th grade because it was before marching band. Because they were like, they let the 8th graders come and be in the stands. And I was told to bring our instruments. And I literally brought my trombone, and we didn't have to. Nobody brought their instrument.
But you.
But me.
So you're just...
I felt like an idiot.
You're just... Well, you are an idiot.
Yeah.
So you're the only kid up in this bleacher of like 80 kids with...
Yeah. Now, which one do I feel stupider in? The haunted alley? Or the Here's the thing. I had a mask on during the haunted alley.
They didn't know who I was.
They didn't know who I was.
Until 2 weeks later when y'all were walking through
You
the Dollar General and I saw them shoes.
It's you.
That's that shit actor from the alley.
Which one? They were all terrible. So I went car hunting the other day. I've never went car shopping.
Well, you've not told them you destroyed your car.
I did. I did. Yeah. Yeah. Wrecked my car a little bit, and it is still running, but not worth than the repairs versus what the car is worth. So the car got totaled. Got a nice little paycheck from the insurance, and yeah, we're car shopping now. I realized I'm too big to drive a car. I need an SUV. So I've never been car shopping. When I got my first car, it was a 95 Firebird. And I know what you're thinking. You need an SUV and you were in a 95 Firebird? Yes. And I thought I was so cool.
That poor car.
But that car, she was rough. Second, then I got, just kind of stumbled upon this car. My old chief of police in Glade Spring. It was his car, and he's good friends with my oldest brother, so we hooked that up. Matthew was I think Matthew was my co-signer on my loan.
That was a Pontiac GTX, was it not?
Grand Prix GXP.
GXP.
Yeah. And then, now I'm car shopping. It's a weird feeling. Like, they're like, what do you like? And I'm like, I don't know. Anything fancy?
Anything that when I get into it, my phone connects
there
to?
was that's what I want. There was 3 cars we test drove. One of them was better on miles. One of them was better on price. And one of them was fanciest. And I was like, which one do I like more?
Fanciest.
So, yeah. The fancy one was nice.
You know, whenever me and Granny were shopping for me a car so I could drive back and forth to Alabama and actually have a reliable vehicle, before I got my Fusion, she told me, like, I went to the one in Marion, Pioneer, Chevy, and she told me before I went, she said, I already talked to the guy, he's got a couple of cars lined up, and she said, she gave me 2 rules. No black cars, nothing foreign. I was like, okay, no black paint, no foreign cars.
Why she don't want black paint?
She said, get too dirty.
No.
It looked like crap. I was like, all right, so I get there in my shitbox Chevy truck, which I love. And he's like, well, I got a Jeep here. And I was thinking to myself, well, a Jeep's not really going to be ideal for carrying a bunch of crap back and forth from college, I don't think. And then we keep going. And then the last car, the one I loved the most, was like a 2006 BMW X6 or something like that, X9. It was an SUV. And I was like, I'm breaking both of Granny's rules right here now.
You're going to get a Beamer.
And then I almost got it, but then I started to go look at what, like, if something did break on it, repair costs, because this was a $65,000 brand new car. So parts for it are expensive.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I better not do that. And it's a BMW, and we all know at some point a BMW is going to have to be worked on.
That's right. Hey, we got, this is a spooky podcast. We're spooky this month. After that story, my haunted alley story.
It terrified me.
Ain't nothing scarier than the haunted alley. It lasted 1 year.
With kids in it with duct tape on their shoes.
Yeah, I was like a generic horror mask. That's what I had.
I thought you could say you're genetic whore.
Well, that too.
Let's say Germanic. You're a Germanic whore, Corey.
That too. So, we got another podcast we need to tell you about. If you do like spooky stuff all year round, spooky stuff, crime stuff,
it's for you
weird
spooky
stuff.
sluts.
This is a podcast for you. Spooks, crimes, and weird times. Go listen to that podcast. They're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything.
Hey, man. Go give them some love.
Absolutely. They're our good friends. We're going to dinner with them later.
Yeah, actually, I went to Disneyland once with them. Somebody murdered Goofy while we were there, and we actually saw it.
That's how they got the premise. That was the weird time. If you had to describe this podcast, it would be Weird Times.
If you had to describe this podcast, it would be shit. Shit in a pocket.
Rotten duck fetus.
Yeah, there you go. Rotten duck.
Correct word. So we got to talk about something nerdy, at least for a minute. Spider-Man 3, it gets crazier every day. There's rumors of
Spider-Verse.
Doctor Strange is going to be in it.
He is going to be in it.
I think it's more and more likely every day.
There's going to be a Spider-Verse. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, I'm for it. I think it would be a great time to do it. You let Tom Holland kind of go on his own after that. I want to see Tom Holland do Spider-Man movies for as long as he's willing to make them.
I mean, 65-year-old Tom Holland.
I love it. Spider Grandpa.
Spider Senior.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah, so it's looking more and more likely every day.
I'm still just happy about Elektra.
I am too. I heard he's not going to be blue in this one.
I think they're going to actually use his outfit, his blue and yellow outfit.
I kind of like that.
I do too. I liked the TV show when I was a kid, Electro, but I don't think that's what they're going for in this.
So, we got to rank some stuff. It's another spooky thing.
It's giving me a heart attack.
It's going to give him he's going to have a heart attack right here. Have you thought about it?
No, I haven't. I'm just going to go off the seat of my pants.
All right, here's what I'll
I'm
go
too
first.
hungover.
I'll go first. All right, you may disagree with some of these.
I will disagree with every one of them, I'm sure.
Right, number 5. All right.
I know what you're going to say, and I'm going to punch you in the face if you do it.
It's Scooby-Doo. You know, whenever we were going to watch Scooby-Doo the other day, and I was just like, what's the first one about? I was like,
Zombie Island?
I thought, Spooky Island, I thought the second one was this entire movie. And I was like, why? I was like, well, why did they reboot it? Because this one was pretty good. I was like, I don't even remember what the first one was, but no, it turns out I've never seen the second one. If I have no clue what it's about.
I thought you were talking about the animated ones. I didn't think you were talking about the live action.
Live action.
Because Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is far better than either one of the live actions.
I don't know. The first one's pretty good.
That first one is very good, but continue.
Yeah. Number 4. Oh, God. Number 4, Casper. I used to love Casper growing up.
Casper is good. You're going very... It shows me your mindset.
Number
as a person.
3.
You have a very childish
Number 3 is Hocus Pocus.
Now that is a proper answer.
I am not a Hocus Pocus slut like some people, but she's a good movie. It's a great movie to watch at Halloween.
I watch it once a year at Halloween.
Number 2, Ghostbusters.
I'll count that. That'll work.
Number 2 is Ghostbusters. Number 1, you already know what it is. We watched it yesterday. Beetlejuice.
You do love you some Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice
too,
is so good. I love it.
Hold on a second.
All right, here comes the heart attack. It's getting ready to happen. He had to go get his phone. Yes.
I think I had something wrote down. I didn't, so I'm just flying off the seat of my pants, baby. All right, so number 5. Number 5. Number 5.
Number 15.
I am stroking out. I can feel it. Number 5, American Werewolf in. I think it is Paris. Yes, the first one, American Werewolf in Paris. That's the first scary movie I can remember, other than number 4. But when he turns into a werewolf, that is the most gruesome thing I can remember watching as a kid. I watched it with my dad. And to this day, when he turns into a werewolf, it like to today's standards, it's not really that great. But the bone change and everything is just amazing. So it's always been a favorite of mine. And then American Werewolf in London wasn't bad either. It was a little bit... The story's better than in Paris. But the actual transformation is what locks that in for number 5 for me. So number 4 is Fright Night. You ever watch Fright Night? That's the first movie I ever saw movie boobs on. My parents bought it for me on VHS because I liked it so much, but they didn't really realize it was just because there was one scene with boobies in it. And I was like, yes! I'd be in there. What's Forrest doing? Oh, he's just in there watching Fright Night again.
He watched that earlier today. He watched it 3 times last week.
But that movie, too, is just a classic whenever it comes to just, as a kid, even if you watch it now, it's still got a little bit of scare to it. It's fantastic. Like when he stabs his pencil through the vampire's hand and everything like that. It's just fantastic. Number 3, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I'm not a big fan of Frankenstein, but Robert De Niro as Frankenstein and that whole story I thought was just fantastic. Number 2 would be Leprechaun. That's a fantastic series, but number 1, I remember watching that as a kid on Sci-Fi, and it always got me. And then number 1 is my boy, Michael Myers.
I knew you were going to say Halloween.
And Halloween. Dude, it's the best. Halloween 1 and 2 are the best. And that's the only 2 you really need to watch because those 2 go together. And then 1 goes with the newest one and 1 goes with 4, 5, 6. But 1 and 2 are just classics, man. I guess I should have made number 2 Halloween 2 and number 1 Halloween. But I'll give them a duo. Number 1 is Halloween 1-2 combo because it is a very good continuation story.
1A,
1B,
1, 2.
There's my 5. If you haven't seen any of those, go watch them.
If you haven't seen Scooby-Doo, go watch it too.
Right, Scooby-Doo's worth watching.
It's pretty good. Hey, Iron Maiden, can you tell us how much time we got left? 2 minutes. 2? Are you kidding me? I thought we were just getting started, baby. All right, let's plug our crap, I guess. All right, anywho, before you do that, though, a Browns, Bills, and Brews podcast.
Go see them.
Spooks, Crimes, and Weird Times podcast. It's good. Rule 3, okay? We need a 3rd podcast with 3 names. Wow, nice segue. Oh my God! Go listen to those 2 podcasts. Keep listening to us, though. As soon as you listen to somebody good, you can be like, I ain't going to listen to that show no more.
Yeah, though.
And then go follow us on Twitter, Why Not Segue 12. Go like us on Facebook at Why Not Segue. We're on the TikToker at Why Not Segue 2. TOO.
TWO.
No, not TWO. Yeah, go follow us and all that stuff. Keep up with us and comment and let us know what you think. And we'll do these some more, even though you probably don't want them.
Yeah, let us know.
Too bad.
Yeah,
you're going to get them anyway.
If you don't want to. Oh, it's almost time for a restart for his computer, so we got to go.